and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Now some news we can use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Hurricane Hannah damages. I'm Jessica Dolmel with the Midday Update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. A new report from the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service gives us a better look at the devastation caused by Hurricane Hannah in late July. According to the report, the hurricane caused nearly $400 million in direct and indirect damages to agriculture in Texas. The storm, which hit Texas July 25th, tracked south-southwest of Corpus Christi, with much of the impact focused on the lower Rio Grande Valley. Hannah impacted 32 Texas counties and the following commodities: cotton lint, cottonseed, citrus, sugarcane, sesame, corn, grain sorghum, and soybeans. About 95% of the valley's cotton crop was lost. The potential for the annual harvest of citrus in the valley was reduced by almost a third.
Where has the Pioneer Audio Tour taken me today? Well, I think the nearest town is Millbank, South Dakota. I'm in a large shed belonging to a Pioneer sales representative. He's operating what's called a drum seed treater machine. It rotates. Looks like a cross between a smoker and a cement mixer. I can see green seeds tumbling inside. It's a little loud. Let me step away. This machine is applying Lumigen seed treatments to a customer's soybeans. Around here, farmers have to deal with Phytophthora big time. What seed treatment does is provide disease control at a plant's most vulnerable stage in life. Well, why is that important? You protect the seed, you protect the yield. Lumigen seed treatments. Another thing that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. You'll hear more from me later. For now, let your local Pioneer sales representative hear from you.
For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dolmel.
Looking at the futures this hour, December corn down 2.5 at 3.42, soybeans down 2 at 9.13, wheat down a dime at 5.16, KC hard red winter wheat down 9.5 at 4.39. West Texas Intermediate crude down 23 cents at 42.94. December gold up a dime at 2009. Live cattle up 15 cents at 110 even. Feeder cattle up 1.25 at 146.40. And number 2 cotton down 34 cents at 62.94. Today is a sale day for Jim Wheeler at the Atascosa Livestock Exchange in Pleasanton. Let's go to Jim's conversation last night with Larry Marble previewing the sale.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, getting ready for the Tuesday sale. Jim, what's it looking like Monday night?
We've got about 375 in now, probably 60 cows. Looks like we're going to cow pay 25 or 30 of those. Pretty good calves this week. They're a little bit bigger than they have been. I do have 20 yearlings coming in the morning. They should be big, weigh 7 to 8. Another man's got about 40 coming in the morning. They're going to weigh, he said Charlotte Cross is going to weigh 350 to 4.25, 4.5. And hopefully we end up with around 500. We are getting a little shower here now, though. We've already had a tent, probably maybe 2 tents. Very nice. At least the dust will be settled for in the morning.
Good. Well, Jim, tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-281-2516.
Thank you, sir. Talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Benny Cox from Producers and Cargyle San Angelo. Benny, how's the sheep and goat sale shaking out today?
We got a bunch of them. We have over 7,800. It'll surely take 2 days again this week, and this may test the market. We got along real good last week on Tuesday. It weakened a little bit on Wednesday. Just these guys get full and they go to backing up a little bit. But we got along really, really good on Tuesday. There was a lot of these things, 5 to 10 higher. Some of those heavier weight lambs, those hair sheep type over 80, some of those could have been $20 hunted higher, which was just amazing to me that we've held this market as well as we have. But
if the buyers' attitudes wane any, it's usually during that second day?
Well, they get all the orders filled, then they got to figure out what they're going to do with those those that are left. And, it costs money to move every time you move one and then put them in a pen and feed them and this and that. So, it just, like I say, it weakened there toward the end. The really light air sheep lambs, I didn't see any weakness in those, just kind of on those heavier weights.
Okay.
We've continued to have some additional talent, show up, not just your normal buyers, but some groups that show up, periodically, and all that certainly has helped. Yeah.
Right. I've noticed that with numbers of livestock all the way around this season. Say, for instance, at one of our sales down here yesterday, we had added buyers because of the numbers went from 1,500 to 2,200. So I guess they thought they might be able to grab enough to make a load.
Yeah.
How about cattle this week?
This week's going to be different than what we've been seeing. We've got a good many cows. Actually, yesterday we tested a couple hundred cows. Came from out west. They're really good cows. They're 4 to 8 year olds. Most of them 4 to 6 year old cows that bulls were put in March. So most of those cows are 3 to 5 months bred. Most of them are black and black baldies, bred to Angus bulls, handful of Herefords on there. Really nice set of cattle. We also have another group coming from over at Paint Rock, just over east of here. Be 100 of those black cows. They'd be bred to Hereford bulls. So we're going to have some stock cows. Somebody needs some of them for this week. Of course, we've got a cow sale slated for our first fall cow sale will be September the 10th. And then we've got one of our stocker feeder sales on Monday the 14th.
Good deal. Benny Cox, producers in Cargyle, sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Tell everybody how to contact you.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. The office is the same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitter Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
Let's go back to Larry Marble and a livestock market report from Riley Rhodes of Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers, reporting on yesterday's cattle sale.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, the sale went off this Monday. How did it turn out?
Oh, had a good sale, Larry. Ended up with a little over 2,000 head, 2014. Cow market, kind of steady. All those stocker cows we had, thought they sold real well. Some bred cows, anywhere from 750 up to 1,200. A lot of those exposed wet bag cows, brought from 650 to right around 800. Then we had some pairs bring from 8 1/4 up to 1,300. The packer cows, 60 to 66 on your high yielding cows, 52 to 60 on your breakers and heavy boners, 32 to 58 on your canners. Packer bulls, they were a little bit cheaper this week, 80 to 86 on your high yielding bulls, 66 to 80 on your low to medium yielding bulls. I thought the calf market fully steady. In some places, 4 to 6 better. Some calves might have been 10 cents better, especially on the heifer side. But had a really good calf market today. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 170 to 194. Heifer mates, 152 to 176. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 162 to 184. Heifer mates, 142 to 160. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 152 to 174. Heifer mates, 134 to 156. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 138 to 156. Heifer mates, 130 to 142. The 6 to 7 weight cattle, your choice steers, 124 to 138. The heifer mates, 118 to 132. And the 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers, 122 to 134. And the heifer mates, 110 to 122. So real pleased with the market today. Had a few extra players with the volume we had. We had attracted a few more buyers down, and everybody was able to get them a little bit of, a few cattle, and, it turned out good. Had a really nice market.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact you, Riley.
Cell phones, 361-813-6650. There at the office, 361-786-2553. The webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville.
Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton.
Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies. San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville, as well as Laredo and Jourdanton at pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
We're on the line with Kim Hagan, Hallettsville Livestock. Kim, how was the sale last week?
Oh, the market was really good. Probably in better quality and classes of kids were probably $2 to $6 higher than they were the week before. Packer cows and bulls, they were softer. They were probably $4 or $5 cheaper than they were the week before. Ended up with 15.56 last week. Kind of the top end of the cows, kind of 67 or 8 cents. Had one good heavyweight bull bring 94. Our number one steer kids under 200 pounds. 170 to 250 heifers, 155 to 240, 2 to 3 weight steers, 160 to 220 heifers, 138 to 178, 3 to 4 weight steers, 148 to 188 heifers, 130 to 173, 4 to 5 weight steers, 138 to 180 heifers, 128 to 150, 5 to 6 weight steers, 128 to 160 heifers, 122 to 150, 6 to 7 weight steers, 120 to 143, heifers, 114 to 132, 7 to 8 weight steers, 110 to 133, and the heifers, 105 to 125. Like I said, the market was really good, very active, and everybody wanting to buy some.
Good. They're going to want to buy some this week?
I'm sure hoping. I think the market will be just fine. It'd be probably the calf market might even be a little bit better. Kind of expecting to have probably 15 or 1,600 for tomorrow. It might be a little bit more than that, but got about 125 cows on hand for tonight. We do have one pretty nice little set of Brangus cows. They're like 3 and 4 and 5-year-old cows. They just turned up open, and but about 20 of them. So somebody needs some little young Brangus cows to turn out. If they're open, just need a bull on them. So come see us tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Hey, just try me on my mobile, 361-293-4720, or try Mike on his, 361-293-4949. We'll be helpful with anything. Just got to give us a call.
I'm on the line with Sam Moreno from D&D. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com, D&D in Seguin. Sam, the weather is warming up, and I want to get outside and do something. I'm sure you've got lots of equipment I could work with.
That's right, Larry. Right now's the time to buy. We have chutes, we got field fence, we got T-posts, and we got cattle working systems. Right now's the time to come in, and we can beat anyone's price.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can contact us at 830-379-7340 and ask for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Ken, what were the results of the Mason sale?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having right at 1,300 head of cattle today. I thought overall the market opened up the week with very good demand on a choice offering of calves. I thought our stockers, steers, and heifers, they all sold pretty well $3 to $4 higher today. Had a group of 6 steers weighed right at 400 pounds at $1.89, right at $753. We're definitely seeing these little lighter cattle during the dry weather come to town, but they're dollaring out lots of dollars right now, so that's very good for the sellers. I thought our bigger cattle, feeder steers, they probably sold 2 to 3 lower this week. And the heifers, I thought overall on the feeder side, sold steady. On most of the classes, maybe a couple of real heavy end cattle, a couple dollars cheaper on those heifers. Packer cows, we still see the drop there after we had that large increase where we saw some of those cows bring 83, 84 a couple of weeks ago. We're getting back to the normal sell price on those as a lot of cows are coming to town. I thought overall they sold $4 to $6 lower. Bulls probably sold 2 to 4 lower today. Replacement cattle all sold steady on a very limited test, Larry.
Remind us about the goings-on Thursday and then Saturday.
You bet. We got quite a few cattle coming in for Thursday sale. A lot of stocker feeder calves and everything will be there. I do have one string of Tiger Stripe F1 supposed to be there. About 20-something of those. That'll be coming off from Hereford cows. And then we got our big about 2,400 head for Saturday, Larry. Lots of good pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers. And we've got those already listed up with a lot of pictures and things up on our website. That starts at 10 o'clock Saturday after our Thursday sale. And you can go see that at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you before those sales. Thank you, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite. It's Monday night. We're looking toward a Tuesday sheep and goat sale. Sean, first up, what's it looking like?
Oh, Larry, we're going to get a good run. It looks like we'll get somewhere around kind of like we had last week, 3,800 to 4,000 is what I'm kind of anticipating on the sheep and goat end of it. On the cattle end of it, you're still kind of hoping for somewhere around that 1,500. See how they roll in tomorrow. So far, all the stock for tomorrow sure looks good, and anticipating a good sale in Fredericksburg.
Good deal. Now, you had your fair this weekend. Usually that draws numbers to town, doesn't it?
A lot of times it does, but I don't know what will happen this year with everything going on.
Right.
So I don't think they have all the festivities out there. So, but normally it's a bigger week on the cattle end of it and the sheep and goat end of it, but we'll just kind of have to play it by ear this year.
How are your sheep and goat buyers responding?
Act like we need some stock, so we're anticipating a good sale tomorrow.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to contact you either for sheep and goats on Tuesday or cattle on Wednesday.
You can reach us 830-997-4394.
Where has Pioneer Corn Product Development taken me today? Welcome to the local research center in Mankato, Minnesota. I'm in the main building because it's hot and sticky outside, really humid. And I'm looking out the window at a field planted with Pioneer's most advanced corn trait technology, Pioneer brand Chrome products. The breeders here are excited because Chrome technology works across more Pioneer germplasm than previous triple stack products. So at the same time you're getting strong pest protection, you're unlocking more yield potential. I see a couple of Pioneer scientists out in the fields now. Me, I've got air conditioning and a soda, so I'm good. The Research Center in Mankato, another place that makes Pioneer, Pioneer. You'll hear more from me later. For now, let your local Pioneer sales representative hear from you.
A look now at the port grains from John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo, Corpus Christi, East plus 175, 928. Same for Houston. Progresso calls it $8. Number 2 or better yellow corn, Corpus Christi area, September plus 35, 366. Houston, September plus a quarter, 356. Hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi, September plus 80 cents, 517. Houston, September plus $1, 537. Number 1 soybeans, Houston, November less 15 cents, $9 even money. Placido, November less 60, $8.55. East Texas, Oklahoma traded 52 bales of cotton yesterday from 57.5 to 59 3/4. West Texas traded 54 bales from 57.5 to $60. That's all of our time for today. We appreciate you joining us here on Down on the Farm Radio. I'm J.R. Gully. Have a great day.